Alright, folks, welcome back to Switzerland. In between sessions, I considered a little bit, and so what I decided to do, since the Commonwealth has now rivaled us, I went to mine, and I changed one of my rivals from the Ottomans to Hungary. Because Hungary, if you look at Hungary, they are rival to the Papal States already. So it's already beneficial, because that's going to make the Pope like us more. And they're not really allied to anybody else, so it's not like we needed to be rival to the Ottomans for the sake of keeping the Pope or France loyal. I'm a little bit nervous about removing Great Britain and Spain as rivals because of the impact that might have on our relationship with France. So you can see enemy of enemy plus 20. I'd like to switch Great Britain, for example, for the Commonwealth, because their enemies are not any of them. Denmark has got some rivals that are not directly related to us. Guess we could try it. Because really, me and Great Britain have nothing again. I mean, they've rivaled me, so I've rivaled them. But otherwise, it's I don't really have anything against Great Britain. It's really the Commonwealth that I'm going to have to deal with. So let's rival the Commonwealth. We're going to peel off of Great Britain. So we still have a common enemy with that's why we're keeping Spain as an enemy. So let us revoke our embargo. Where is it at? Revoke embargo. Sorry, Great Britain, we're done now. And Ottomans, they still hate me, but oh well. Now, Hungary, sorry, we're going to have to issue an embargo. And Commonwealth, we're going to have to issue an embargo on you as well. Then we're going to start building a spy network on these ones, so we can start messing with them on our borders. Austria, still the Emperor, still very small. Build a spy network on Hungary. Build a spy network on the Commonwealth. Then let's start improving with some of our allies. Let's send in a improve relations with the Pope. As you can see, some of our relations are starting to get a little bit low. We haven't improved in a long time. Let's send in 2 improved relations on our allies here to firm things up. Also, the Palatinate we're going to need to improve with. Meanwhile, I have cored both of these, reduced autonomy, made them full states, and now we're starting to build in these. Graz. Come over here. We may also try to see if we can get some people to unrival us, if we can. Get out, thank you. I also have built the first level of the Schönbrunn Palace. Let's start the next construction here. There we go. Let's hire a new advisor since we have lost one. I think we want the morale of armies, gentlemen. The Venetian Navy gets smaller in between wars so that we can actually get over there. Because those 27 galleys are a problem. The main reason that we are interested in the Commonwealth and Hungary is not really because they're our rivals, but because, unfortunately, they have Habsburgs on the throne, as does Bohemia through their personal union. I really, otherwise, the only thing left in the mission tree is to end the Habsburgs. And the sad thing is that we've killed off the German part of the Habsburgs there, and we've almost got the Austrian Habsburgs. It's unfortunately that they've like scurried east that's creating the problem. So that is going to be a problem. Silly separatists. Alright, this still it has a fort now, but it still needs a rampart. Let's dump a little bit of military power in here. There we go. Now hold up, make sure I was gonna say, a lot of times I make this error where I improve something, then build the building, but then realize afterwards that I can expand the infrastructure. So let's expand infrastructure. Then let's build the ramparts. Denmark is asking for cash. Yes, Denmark, you can have cash. This one is also in need of a rampart, so we will do sort of the same thing. Sort of a mix of different things here to kind of bump it up. Oop, I went over a little bit. Improve. And we will attempt to build a ramparts, which is also giving us +1 base manpower, which is very nice. Yes, you can have cash. Austria wants access. The answer is no, Austria. This province is woods, so it needs a fortress. There we go. Normally, in a normal game, I would not build so many fortresses, but in Switzerland, I have crazy amounts of fort defense, and as you can see, we've got 0.94 fully maintained forts. We're still not quite all the way there. This one has a fort, but needs a last ramparts to be built, so let us invest just a little bit more. Profiteering in Strasbourg, we're not going to tick off any neighbors, thank you. That will allow us to build the ramparts. I also did the same thing I said that I wouldn't do. Here we go. This is a market town. We get close to max manpower. I will use a little bit of manpower to expedite the Schönbrück Palace. We will take that innovativeness. Administrative challenges. Core creation cost, or we can lose some admin and reform progress. Well, we don't really care about reform progress because we've already got all the reforms we need, so no matter. The levy. Lose loyalty. Spend a ton of money for yearly prestige and possible advisors and loyalty. Or we have no need of such things. Let's just do that. Spain no longer rivals me. Fascinating. Entrepreneur. It's interesting that Spain de-rivaled me. We will keep our leader one more time. It's interesting that we've managed to... Our enemies now are the Ottomans, Great Britain, and the Commonwealth. I wonder if we improved relations at some point with, like, Great Britain. Could we get them to unrival me? Spain, I don't mind being a rival so much because we actually can do something to them by feeding things to France and feeding things to the Papal States. Revolt in Gauls. Let's go handle that, please. Hello. Actually, don't have a fort over here. If we were ever to be attacked by Hungary, this has got to be the most insane fort line to have to go through. Because you're hungry. If the hungry Commonwealth Bohemia attack, they're gonna have to go through like crazy high levels of fort defense. Monument in Ulm. We will get some prestige. Thank you. We have completed the Ulm Minster, giving us prestige, tolerance of the true faith, imperial authority, which doesn't matter, and pastor loyalty, equilibrium. Well, that's lovely. Discovered. Bohemia is spying on me. Sort of wonder what they've been up to. Brandenburg and Sweden. Truce. Fighting these would be a bear. Like an absolute bear. Like, Commonwealth is all of Commonwealth plus basically Russia. Hungary, Mecklenburg, and Silly. They have horrible allies, though, other than Hungary. Call. Now let's improve with Denmark. Just like to top off relations with a few of my buddies. Yeah, because see, if Great Britain wasn't our enemy, potentially they'd be our friends, but it would be hard to keep both Great Britain and France probably on the same side. And France has the benefit of actually keeping a good chunk of their troops on the mainland. Papal States needs cash. Papal States has turned out to be pretty strong. Of course, we've helped them a little bit, but... Rampart. This one's got the rampart coming. This one, I think, is almost got its fort built. So we should go ahead and dev it up a little bit. There we go. And that gives it an additional slot. We gain a lot of Republican tradition. Even more if we didn't have that military principle reducing separatism. This will be a big round of technology because we will get the counting house, which will send production through the roof. And then we'll also get the next level fortress, which will be very expensive, but also will mean we have sort of a window for a timing attack in order to, because you get a siege advantage when you're fighting older forts. So this Austria truce is all going to be up soon. I'd really love if somebody would do this. The Enlightenment. I wonder where it spawned. Innovation is expiring. Oh, why? It's interesting. All from there. I guess we'll take all these. Counting house. Next level Diplotech. And we will take our military technology. Alright, let us start. This needs a ramparts. Put in the ramparts that it needs. Then let us go and build all the counting houses that I know we need. A lot of these are highly profitable. Oop, that's the wrong order. I flipped it. We won't have enough money to do this all in one go, but the amount of extra money per month this is creating is going to be crazy. Right, there's our first round of counting houses. Haha! I don't know if you can see this, but I just got the achievement for having 100 spy network points in 3 different countries. Hi, Hungary. Now it's time to start messing with you. Let us sabotage your recruitment. Let us sabotage the recruitment in Hungary. Plague, do something. We'll have to pay that off. Now, I wonder if we could get the Ottomans to unrival me if I improved relations with them. Ottomans, I know you hate me real bad, but what if you didn't? Merchant fractures, we will take the mercantilism, thank you. General, seat, they're all going to end up having a seat. Prepay loan. There we go. See if we can get the Ottomans to be friendly with me. A lot of our counting houses are coming through now, as you can see, our income is like skyrocketing upwards. Like just even there, it went up by 8, and I'm sure it went up even more in between. Spain is preparing to attack, so they are continuing to expand overseas. Munster gains innovativeness, paper. Price of paper up, cool. Let us summon the Diet. Get some influence. That wants a little bit of development. Pozny. Increase trade power in Geneva. No. So Salzbad. Needs 2 development. Okay. Cool. Denmark, recall. Ooh, having a problem with the nomad frontier. See if we can improve relations. See if we can be friendly. Let's go back to our counting houses. I'm building counting houses first. Noble plot. Lose 1 stability. Great. Building money-creating buildings first, and then we'll upgrade all of the fortresses. Looks like we're getting near or are at the manpower cap, so let's use a little manpower to keep improving Schönbrunn Palace. There we go. Let's see if we have managed to get to max fort level. No, fully. Oh, well, of course not. It's not all the way up yet because we need to upgrade our fortresses. It's not. We're not getting full credit because we do not have full forts anymore. Commonwealth. Let's continue messing with the Commonwealth by sowing discontent in their territory. Sorry, Ottomans, for all the bad things that I did to you over time. But can't we be friends and forget about that? Because you would be a good ally. Maybe. They sure have a lot of allies scattered around. Some of them are of questionable merit, like Tafialol. We have started trading in coal, which is interesting. Given that I didn't even know we had any coal. That's one. There's a coal province. We should fabricate a claim here. Soon we'll have this diplomat free, finally. Ottomans have been improved to the max. Let's build a spy network on them. We'll get a claim on these two provinces. Maybe we'll be able to take them in a war coming up. Attacking them is just going to be... Whew. It'd be easier if they weren't allied. Absolutism is coming to an end. The other thing that could save us, I guess, potentially, is if a revolution happens in one of these countries, it could turn them into a republic and get rid of the Habsburgs. We hope it doesn't happen to us, because then we would lose our Swiss government reform, which would be super annoying. Come on, Britain, you know you want to be my friend. You don't want to be rival to me. Oh, their allies are awful. They're just allied to Austria, who is tiny. Another round of that. Unpopular mathematician, we will lose prestige for innovativeness, thank you. I don't know why that's not... This one turns off, I guess, every now and then. We're not getting the same level of fervor that we used to. Recall our Great Britain diplomat. I'd like to boost stab, which is part of the reason we're not getting as much. But I want to wait until we have higher Republican tradition to do that. Okay, we're already up to almost 225 now in monthly income. They have managed to keep their fleet, despite having lost almost all of their provinces. Not sure how they're affording that. Maybe after all this war, Spain decided, you know, maybe I don't want to be in a fight with them. Almost got every single province improved with that. Which is pretty fast given how recently it came out, and we've been able to build it basically everywhere, even some of the places where one can debate exactly whether what the length of the payoff time is, but there we go. We have built that in every province. Let us fabricate claim on an area. Of all of Lorraine. Thanks, Burgundy. So no more cathedrals, no more counting houses. Now we're going to have to save up money to do a massive round of fort upgrades. Nassau and Avignon. Avignon, I will decline that, I think. I don't think we need it, because I think if you look at us... Oh, we can build some universities, which will help with the spread of that. Do that real quick. We got any more land. Let's take that. Give us more land force limit. Lost the effect of trading in coal. I think we already are getting a lot, because I believe the Enlightenment mostly spreads from universities, and we have universities in like every province, so okay. He has died at last. So, I think let's go for... Oh no, construction cost. Well, it's a good thing we just built all of that. Let's go for the diplomat, since that's what we're lowest on. Economic policy, we will not reduce mercantilism. Morale of armies is not what we're looking for. But alright, that time went quickly there in that episode, mostly kind of doing a big round of construction, finalizing the incorporation of some of the Austrian territories. I think some time may elapse between... Nope, time will not elapse between sessions, because it looks like we are getting ready to go to war again with Austria. We will probably eat the last of this, and maybe as part of it we'll be able to take another bite out of them as well. So I will actually see you in the next episode, where it sounds like war is on the menu.